Live from Austin, Texas, where we'll have fun till her daddy takes the turbo away. It's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny.
Oh, we have quite a show for you tonight. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff that even I didn't know about a couple days ago.
Yeah, oh boy, we've been down the Beach Boys rabbit hole, and
We sure did. It's deep. It's so deep it may be never-ending. You think you know the depths of the misery that the Beach Boys knew? Boy, you don't know.
Oh my god.
You don't even know. And that's not even considering the video games that they made, which we're going to play tonight. But first of all, we got a bunch of new resubs, so yes. Alex, why don't you shout them out?
Thank you, The Ultimo, Orange Right, Family Consumer, Broken Scholar, Zelos Mark II, and Speedy Brief for their resubs. They say a bunch of things, including Hi Pals, Beach Boys, and Gaw saying hi, and of course, Cookie Blair. And Inari Fox resubbed almost a year.
Nice.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you all. And thank you to Tepid Snake for the very generous donation after hearing of the passing of our Sega CDs.
Yes, thank you.
We got some options. Sega CD Monday may return next Monday. You may see it very soon. That remains to be seen, though. For now, let's focus on the now, as they say. I gotta say it. The Beach Boys had personas, and those personas starred in multiple TurboGrafx-16 games.
They did have personas.
They did.
Yeah.
But first of all, to put things back even further, we polled our patrons, asking them what they wanted to see this week. And this week's poll presents a good example of the challenges we face with these polls. Like, I try to have multiple good options each week. I try not to make it a foregone conclusion, like it's something I want to do and I just force people into it. I try to have a bunch of different options that people may go for. This time, I really thought it would be a dead heat between the PS1 Simple 1500 and 3DO launch games. Like, I'd gotten multiple requests for both of those. But what wins? TurboDuo Beach Boys Games.
Games that by a long shot, too.
Games that I knew existed and yet knew nothing about. So when the results came in on Monday, I did a deep dive into Beach Boys history. I played these video games good enough to beat one of them and get most of the way through the other. So we will have a pretty good and interesting show tonight. A lot of undiscovered facts, a lot of shocking things about these games that will shock you. I guarantee at least one thing about Yo Bro will shock you. That is a very shocking game.
Yes. Oh boy.
So should we get this started here?
Must I?
Yeah. So, it all started at CES many years ago. Bonk was the mascot of the TurboGrafx-16 here in the States. But this year, it was special. He was joined by a friend on stage. Look at that. You see that look on Bonk's face? It looks like he's like 2 seconds away from yelling at his publicist. Like, who the fuck is this?
Did you invite here? Who the fuck?
Well, that is Little Bro, a member of Camp California, who are the Beach Boys, only anthropomorphized. He is the little brother to Byron Bear, who is the Brian Wilson analogy in this sort of situation.
Should I zoom in on him? So
Do it. Let's get a good look at him.
No, bigger! He must be enlarged!
I like the upside down Bonk on top of Bonk's head. It just makes him seem even more distressed.
That's good.
That is a look of pure consternation on Bonk's face. Well, as luck would have it, doing the research for this happens to tie directly into Alex's expertise in the field of lost media. So I'm going to open the show with a very brief lecture from Professor Alex. Alex, you have 3 minutes to summarize the history of canceled Beach Boys cartoons starting...
Wait, not yet! Thank you to Keurig for subscribing. Okay, now.
Thank you. Go.
Alright, so, in 1970, the Beach Boys were working with Pantomime Pictures and Fred Crippen to do a treatment for a Beach Boys Saturday morning cartoon. Now, according to a February 1971 LPLJ-FM New York radio interview with the Beach Boys, this series would have been like the Beatles TV cartoon, but not as inane, according to Brian Johnston. It was intended for both, let me go to the next slide here. It was intended for both adults and children, with Bruce and Carl claiming it would be an honest thing, and it'll use our voices. Bruce Johnston claimed, the drawings are so beautiful, a little reminiscent of Yellow Submarine, with a lot of ecology and a lot of good music. hopefully, in it. And some nice health food things, and just a lot of things.
That's a direct quote, what Alex just said.
No, it is a literal direct quote.
They were all on LSD, let me remind you.
No, that's true. Here's another key piece of art by Fred Crippen. You can see the character designs they were going for, and here are the Beach Boys being chased by an oil spill, kind of going for an environmentalist theme.
Looks like a blue meanie.
It really does, yeah, you can see the influence there. So, later, in the mid-1970s, Hanna-Barbera was looking to them to work with them in a cartoon. So let me put up a piece of that key art.
Yep, Hanna-Barbera got a hold of the Beach Boys.
Byron here. Get out of here, Byron. In a 1976 Billboard interview, the Beach Boys discussed working with Hanna-Barbera on a new kids cartoon. Now, that show never came to fruition, but there are a few pieces of key art purported to be attached to this show. So there's this one. You can see Carl Wilson, Brian Wilson, Mike Love, Dennis Wilson, and I forget who Al is. I'm sorry. I like that Dennis is the kung fu expert, and Mike is conceited, and Brian likes tools.
It's just a natural fit for cartoons, you know? The Beatles had one. Why not Beach Boys?
Well, they were going to have an orangutan, too.
Oh, cool. And that picture makes it look exactly like Wacky Races.
Look at this. Look at this.
Now keep this image in your mind, because this eventually evolves into something relevant to tonight's stream.
So, there's a third cartoon that was purported to be attached to the Beach Boys that never came out. And the only evidence we have of this is some art found in a yard sale in New York in either 2017 or 2018. I'm going to show you the first piece of art.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's no info about this. The owner of it says it's from 1973, but other sources say maybe from 1976, 1978, or whatever. And there is nothing. Nobody knows what it's attached to. Nobody knows what it is or whatever. Some people say it looks like a fan project, and that's true. It could be a fan project. But one interesting thing is, let me show you the next piece of key art. They have personas.
Uh-huh.
That is, Mike Love is a skeezy duck, and Brian Wilson is a bear.
Of course. Now, as Alex said, this is claimed, a lot of people have said this is fake, this may have been a college student project, but this ties so closely into the narrative that I could piece together that I'm convinced it's real.
And yeah, they had a piece of this. The one convincing thing is they had a cell on a backdrop here that's really nice looking. And yeah, no one knows if it's real. The person who has it's been scrambling to find any info on it. They can't find much, but yeah. Also, thank you, Dark Tetsuya, for the resub, and thank you, Labos, for giving out some subs. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that's
right,
what I know.
Is that your speech?
That is my speech.
Okay, we now know a history of the canceled Beach Boys cartoons. At least 3 of them. Multiple times through the years, they tried to make a Beach Boys cartoon happen. Then decades passed. Many Beach Boys themselves passed. The leader of the group, Brian Wilson, was out of commission, leading Mike Love to take over the band. And in the 90s, they took a kind of different direction that still recalled some of the concepts we'd seen before. Alex, why don't you switch to the gameplay screen?
All right.
Now have a listen here, because this game has a theme song that introduces all the different characters. Just like a Saturday morning cartoon show.
Oh, we got 50 bits from Tepid Snake, who says, extra bits for all this fascinating research. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. You're looking a little bit different here. Roll call. He's a cool bear daddy.
Danny!
And now you met the group. The Beach Boys have completed their transformations into furry animal mascots. And tonight we're going to explore that alternate universe where the Beach Boys, they got fur and feathers, and we're going to try to make the best of it.
Thank you to Loveless for gifting us up to Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. We appreciate that, and I guess it's time to,
Alright, I've tried to put this off as long as I can. Let's play these games. Now, Camp California is not the first Beach Boys licensed game for TurboGrafx. That's a game called Yo Bro. This game's interesting because many TurboGrafx fans consider this to be the single worst TurboGrafx game. What do I think? What do you think? Well, just try watching it and come to your own conclusions. Oh god, this game.
This isn't gonna be good.
Alright, so to set some expectations here, this game is 2 fucking hours long. We're not playing the entire game.
Thank you.
I'm playing
No.
I'm playing up until the second bonus stage, and then we will play an intermission, which shows off the ending and the final bonus stage. This error is normal, don't worry about it.
Okay, I was like, you're like, it's normal. Also, if anybody does know any information about that weird New York find of the weird furry art from like the 70s, please let anybody know, because there's no even the fan forums and the fan Reddits are like, we don't know what the fuck this is.
And there's so little information about Camp California itself. We have plenty of time to go into that.
Okay.
So for now, Yo Bro. So this session will probably be around half an hour to 40 minutes. I'm gonna be frank with you. It starts to drag a little bit.
Oh no.
But this is going somewhere. This is part of a larger narrative. Just try and power through it if you can.
Oh my god.
Now, this is a turbo chip game, so of course the music is just using the PC Engine sound hardware.
Okay, is that Byron or Lil Bro?
That is Little Bro. You play as Little Bro in this game, thus the title, Yo Bro. I don't think the other Camp California members are in this game, but we will be introduced to them soon enough. Now, I gotta say, as far as chiptune conversions of classic rock goes, the stuff in this game is pretty good. I'm gonna give this game all the credit I can in as many ways as possible, because you're gonna see me turn into a different man by the time I finish playing this.
Oh, did you want me to show off,
Oh, right! Yes! This is valuable. What we're gonna get first is Alex's everyman first play of this game. So, what you're gonna see is the average first experience with Yo Bro.
Load or start new?
Start new.
Okay.
Now, Santa Cruz has a killer plant problem.
That's true.
And you gotta fix it. Are we ranking this? That's a discussion to be had. I'll think about it. Now, I'm not going to tell Alex anything about how to play this game, so he's just going to get a full first impression.
Don't do what I just did.
Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the controls. They don't work. You have momentum on a skateboard, and the momentum does not decay like you think it would. So you just pretty much haul it like ass through the entire city until you physically slow it down by pushing in the opposite direction.
Oh, I have to run into the California girls and pick them up?
Mm-hmm. Oh, these are kids that are going to be murdered by stuff that's in each level, so you need to save them.
Okay.
Essentially, this is Zombies Ate My Neighbors several years before that was a thing. That character...
Look at his muscles!
That character in the manual is referred to as Muscle Dog.
I ran right into him!
You
God
sure
damn
did.
my furry ass!
You couldn't resist him.
No! Could you?
I guess not.
Oh my god, Muscle Dog! Also, this level is huge! What the fuck?
Uh-huh. So all these levels are just kind of medium-sized, self-contained arenas where you go around rescuing kids. Do you want to know what your objective is?
Collect the kids?
Not just that, you have to follow that icon on the bottom part of the screen. You see that down arrow?
Oh, I see.
That's your radar. Now, what that does is it points you towards the enemy generators you need to kill before you can finish each level. And I want to see you try and attempt to kill anything in this game.
Okay, I can do this. No, I know how to play games.
Mm-hmm. You played games before.
I have.
Yeah, this is basically Earthbound. I missed the rest of the context, so I'm just gonna assume that's what you said. The music is decent. The graphics aren't horrible. They're nice and cartoonish. Hey, you did it! Rip it up.
Did I kill this guy too? Oh god, he's awake! He's awake! Run from the muscle dog!
And yes, he does say it's cool, man.
I don't like that.
He says a lot. He comments on everything happening in the game in that box in the bottom. Alright, well, Alex is catching on surprisingly quick. This game vexes people. I've seen people try to play this blind.
Muscle dog!
And it always ends with screaming. This game just makes you scream.
Most invincible.
Yeah!
Yeah, fucking dude. Okay,
These are all catchphrases from the 90s.
Oh yeah, these are also catchphrases of the Beach Boys, some of their most favorite songs, like "Yeah" and "Radical."
And I've fallen ... implying and I can't get up. They couldn't fit that whole thing in the window.
Stop!
Alright, the next time Alex starts to say that he's not a gamer, or he doesn't play games, or he's not good at them, remember his champion performance and the first time he spent playing fucking Yo Bro.
I just smashed my head in a puddle. I don't know how you can say that.
This is still way better than any first-time experience I've seen. That plant had a kid, and if you go up there enough, you can see it swallow them.
Muscle Dog, leave me alone!
You got Muscle Dog. He's passed out. You hit him in the butt.
Good.
Ugh, flesh burger.
Well, it's your turn.
Okay, thank you. Everyone give Alex a hand. That was, it takes bravery to play Yo Bro.
It really does. Why was Muscle Dog all on my ass?
Yeah, that's the thing. They spawn muscle dogs in each level if you take too long to kill everything. You were actually playing on normal, so I'm gonna play on easy. Easy, they spawn way fewer muscle dogs. You can actually get shit done.
I don't know how... This definitely... Abby, this definitely has that Yo-Yogi vibe to it, just like...
Yeah, like a 90s property starring cool kids with backwards baseball caps who are just trying a little bit too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'll be playing this for a decent amount of time. In this game, you can rescue the kids. But unlike Zombies Ate My Neighbors, that's not really the focal point. You can just let all the kids die in each level, as far as I know. The only way to beat a level is to kill all the different objectives. And I'm gonna open up a secret area right at the start here. Or try to.
Are you throwing nukes?
Grenades.
Okay, fair.
You get a whole bunch of power-ups, even though these weapons do basically nothing. I have to get the one up at least.
This game is absolutely not better than Zelda. This is some Flintstone Kids horseshit.
Now, you've tried playing this. You tried the controls. Can you describe the controls?
Bad. He constantly moves. It's definitely like a time scarf.
Time to scarf. Alright, so we're all prepared now.
Alright, you kick their ass.
Now, what you got here is this infinite shot slingshot, which is your default weapon. You do have other weapons that have limited ammo that you can pick up in different places. They barely do any more damage than your standard slingshot, and honestly, it's not worth the effort to switch between weapons, especially when shit is constantly homing in on you. Of course, if you're an expert at this game, feel free to refute what I just said. Oh yeah, you can shoot the kids. Sorry
Danny,
about that.
no! No!
The Beach Boys approve. Sometimes you need to shoot a kid. Say yes to food. So a lot of the game involves just pelting these stationary things with slingshot bullets. Oh, I'm glad I didn't shoot that kid.
Stay at home, kid.
Stay at home or else a bear will shoot you. And yeah, you're on a skateboard, so of course you can just slip over oil spills and cracks in the street. Eat this, nasty. But man, the entire time you're struggling with the controls because you expect him to slow down after a certain point, and he never does. You always end up skating into everything.
Honestly, that's a good point. Youthless mentions that Brian Wilson was really into health food, and as I mentioned in the interview about that one Fred Crippen Pantomime Pictures cartoon that was never released, it was also going to be about ecology, health food, and it was going to be kind of trippy. This reminds me a little bit of that, and the fact that this has
Yeah, that's what links this to the earlier cartoon concepts. You can see seeds of what it eventually became.
Oh my god. That is a little horrifying. Just the way they just start spinning
Whee!
rapidly.
Whee!
Save them!
Alright, round 2. Killer bees. Y'all remember the Africanized killer bee craze of the 90s?
What was up with the killer bee craze?
They were hot. Everyone couldn't stop talking about the killer bees.
They were, though. I remember that.
See, this is Ricky Rat.
Whoa, I love that
up,
rat.
He's setting up all the killer beehives to kill all the kids in California.
Honestly, that's fair.
Oh no, here they come. Now, you gotta destroy these quick, because the kids, they don't stand a chance against these bees. And the bees just seek them out. Let's hope we don't end up seeing... Oh no.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Even My Girl was about killer bees killing somebody.
Oh no, look at them. They're skeletonizing all the kids.
Oh my god, are those kids skeletons?
Those are literally child skeletons.
Oh my god,
yes.
those are child skeletons!
Now, if you're lucky, you can see them actually take out a kid in real time. Oh, here they come.
Danny, stop! Save the child! Hurry!
Oh, they're running.
Okay, fine. Skeletonize a child for all I care, honey.
Hey, this is what the Beach Boys made all their music about, skeletonizing kids.
Is Help Me Rhonda about, like...
Help me skeletonize this child, yeah. There you go.
Oh my god, that's so gruesome!
It's really horrifying, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't expect that to be in a video game, but... This level's especially gruesome because the bees do go after the kids. Like, not all the enemies in every level actively pursue the children.
Getting eaten!
It's also great to roam around the city and just see piles of bones everywhere.
No, it's not great, it's terrible!
Where there used to be kids. Anyway, help me, Rhonda.
Yeah, help me not die.
And these being gauntlet-style spawning machines, they just infinitely spawn these bees, and you have to kill the bees in addition to the beehives.
This is so messed up! Why did they do this?
I told you this game was secretly horrifying.
This game is sick!
It kinda is.
Ban this sick filth!
Alright, I guess we'll try using the other items. So you have a triple shot. It's good if you can actually hit things with it, but most of the time you can't. And the bullets do all exactly the same damage as a regular slingshot bullet.
That sucks.
But as a bonus, it fires slower.
There is no advantage.
You have a more rapid-fire one, but that is limited ammunition. And like I said, it's barely worth the effort to switch weapons. Alright, we got a couple more bees to take out. So, Alex, being a Californian, is this accurate?
I mean, I was chased by bees once, but I don't remember when I went to the beach having bees skeletonize people.
Freeze, bees! Whoa.
Hey, you found a secret.
I didn't know about this. Cool.
Hey, say yes to food.
I will.
Yeah, Loveless, this is one of the many Beach Boy personas from the Camp California project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for Dan to go into later.
Oh my god.
You gonna talk about the...
You need to be prepared for Camp California.
Okay, you're gonna prepare everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But this game, just imagine this appeared out of nowhere. Let me also say Camp California wasn't a thing. This was intended to be a cartoon. But for whatever reason, all that came of it were 2 TurboGrafx games and a novelty soundtrack CD where the voice actors performed covers of Beach Boys songs. And these weren't just average, everyday voice actors either. They got Nancy Cartwright.
Yeah.
They got the dude who played Raphael. So, like, everyone who was big in the 90s cartoon scene, they were on this CD. It was called Camp California, Where the Music Never Ends. Which is a great title for something that never actually came to fruition. But while the project, I guess, was abandoned, yeah, they did make 2 TurboDuo games and that one soundtrack CD. So that's all the evidence that Camp California exists.
And it's weird because there's like, it looks like it was really planned to be a cartoon and everything, and they just...
Oh yeah, someone had plans.
Like it's like Beach Boys, like, cartoons are just kind of cursed to never come out.
I think that's what it was, yeah. Like, they tried so many times and got so close, and yet you can't take out bees with grenades.
Yeah, Yeah, trade on the Camp California characters absolutely look like they would belong to, they would show up in the cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue.
Oh, totally. They wanted some of that sweet anti-drug money.
Thank you, Dog IRL, who resubs with the message, "What is this shit? Why am I still giving you guys money?" Thank you.
Look, this is a warning. You might end up playing this.
Yes.
If not for us.
Every RetroPal stream is a warning to the future.
Oh god, there's more hives. I should note this level takes the longest out of all of them. So the rest should be a lot quicker. Well,
I think these are on the Turbo because this is by ICOM, which was the company that the NEC or whatever in America was really desperate to make them Americanized games.
Yeah, they had ongoing contracts with them. We've mentioned this several times. ICOM was a company that made Macintosh adventure games, Shadowgate, Uninvited, Deja Vu, and yet they somehow ended up in a contract with Turbo Technologies, who forced them to make terrible platformers like Ghost Manor, and arguably this game. Alright, let's save the kids before they get skeletonized by whatever is plaguing the city.
I hope it's not bees.
Well, this time it's baby dinosaurs. You like pain? He
no!
asks the
don't
baby
kill
dinosaur.
The baby dinosaurs! No! Danny, take it! No!
Hey, baby dinosaur, you like pain?
That's
I'm Brian Wilson stand-in. Yeah, there's a lot about this game that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh god, here it is.
Don't kill them! They're an angel! Danny, no!
Don't you kill those kids. There, I skeletonized it.
Oh god, it's gruesome!
It's cool, everything gets skeletonized in this game. Now you also have a freeze ray, which is pretty effective. Assuming you can aim the damn thing. Oh, that's a freeze grenade. There we go. You like pain?
Well, he certainly does.
I also like that you can skate around, and by the time you see an enemy, it's impossible to slow down and actually hit it.
Hold on, I have been made aware of a Beach Boys NASCAR album.
What?
Hold on. So, there was an album called Mike Love, Bruce Johnson, and David Marks of the Beach Boys Salute NASCAR.
Mike Love, what are you thinking?
I think we all know Mike Love wasn't thinking.
Yeah, he was thinking, I want some of that sweet Beach Boys money.
That's wild.
Yeah, so the circumstances of this are pretty suspect. Like I mentioned, in the early 90s, there weren't many Beach Boys remaining. Brian Wilson ended up in rehab around this time, like forcefully. They took him away from his psychiatrist.
Yes.
Who is a big quack, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of... If you want to get depressed, read the Beach Boys Wikipedia article and read about Brian Wilson and everybody.
They've been through so much.
Oh my word.
But yeah, essentially, Brian Wilson was not in the picture. Neither were the other Wilson brothers. And Mike Love, I guess, just saw an opportunity to spin this out and make it into something that makes a lot of cashola.
Yeah, Eugene Landy, there's actually a movie about... It was so bad, there's actually a movie about Eugene Landy's treatment of Brian Wilson that came out in 2014 with, like, Paul Giamatti and stuff.
Damn.
I don't want to see it.
We got aliens in Santa Cruz. We gotta deal with that.
Also, why do people keep screaming John Stamos at me? I don't get it. Do you know, Danny?
I have no idea.
No idea. Explain. Why are you screaming John Stamos at me?
What did John Stamos have to do with this?
What did he...
Was he a Beach Boy?
Did he make Landy make Brian Wilson cut off ties to his family? Video Game King, Santa Cruz is a beach in California. That is why they keep mentioning Santa Cruz. It is a beach. You can go there, and it's nice.
This is where all the kids are hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry, kid. I like that they acknowledge that they shoot the kids, too.
Oh, they're mentioning John Stamos because apparently in John Stamos is an honorary Beach Boy because the Beach Boys made an appearance on Full House.
Oh
He's
my
even
God.
in the Kokomo music video, which
oh my God.
tortures my soul, as does that song.
do not be fooled like Alex was. Kokomo is not a classic Beach Boys song. It was made in the 80s, despite the fact that it was played on classic rock stations back in the day.
It wasn't even classic rock. It was oldies. So
Yeah.
It was like all this Motown and shit from the 60s, and maybe a couple 70s songs, and then like Kokomo. And pissed me off to no end. Pissed me off.
No! No! That's bad. That's an instant death. And with each death, you have to repeat the entire level, so everything you did was for nothing. Don't fall in the water is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Brian Wilson is a notoriously difficult interview. He will lie, he will just not answer things, and as BMF mentions, he will just walk off sometimes.
Yeah, that makes him sound pretty cool, like... It's like what I would do. Oh, you want to know more about me? Well, fuck you, then.
Which sucks, because I actually would like to ask Brian Wilson about this cartoon, but I know I would never get an answer.
He has a biography, and it says... The way Wikipedia described it in one sentence is that it's a purported biography whose authorship is in dispute. So not only was it not written by Brian Wilson, like, no one knows who actually wrote it.
Was Kokomo made specifically for the Cocktail soundtrack?
Oh my god, that would make sense.
If that's true,
That'd also be the most 80s thing ever to happen.
God.
You like pain?
Honestly, not in particular, but...
You like trying to skateboard on the beach? Kinda sucks.
Okay, Frappe Fiasco, you may link to that song, but I recommend everyone in chat listen to it when you have, when you feel, it is a song that just makes you die inside. They're talking about Smart Girls.
Oh, yeah, we heard that before the stream.
Yeah,
that is quite a thing for sure.
I think Kate Price linked that before the stream, and yeah.
Now, see, I don't think of it as Brian Wilson being especially weird. I see it as a vulnerable Brian Wilson being exploited, which makes it even worse.
That's what it seems like. Also, that song is fucking bad.
And to an extent, I guess that's what happened in the case of these games, too.
And, like, because he wasn't even really involved with any of this. They were just like, yeah, here's a bear named Byron.
Yeah, just sign the contract, we'll give you some money. Oh, they're piles of ash now, the kids.
Oh my god!
And they're blinking, so they're still alive. Sort of. Ooh. Do you like pain indeed? Oh, we got a graphic glitch in the thing on the bottom, too. That's neat. This game's the only TurboGrafx game I've seen with consistent flickering and stuttering. Like, you'll occasionally see the menu just kind of freak out and go all over the screen.
What a shitty fucking game.
So what I get the sense of is ICOM didn't want to make this game. Like, they didn't make it fun. The way the shotgun, or rather the slingshot pellets bounce, that's not any fun. It's really hard to hit shit. If they just made the controls way simpler, I think this game could have worked, but that's not what they did.
Thank you to Kate Liv C for the 145 bits. Sorry about cursing you all.
Thank you.
Everyone is cursed now.
Oh, now Santa Cruz being taken over by bunny rabbits. So look out. Now I say I get the suspicion that ICOM didn't want to work on this because the bonus stages in this game all represent concepts that they wish they were making instead of this game. You'll see what I mean. And I was hoping to get to bonus stage 2, but honestly that would involve playing this for 20 more minutes and I'm already kind of sick of it. I practiced this so we could showcase it, and already I'm just so sick of this goddamn game.
That rabbit's kicking your ass, honey.
It's hard to aim, you're constantly on a skateboard, which has its own momentum that doesn't make any sense. Okay, the way the controls work is you move the D-pad in 8 directions, but to slow down you have to push the opposite direction, which is not intuitive in the least, and not especially easy to pull off either.
Is that child dead? Is that just a dead child?
Yeah, that child there was killed by a bunny rabbit.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
Oh no. Fucking rip.
This game makes California seem really dangerous.
fun fact from Electric Boogaloo here. John Stamos produced a Beach Boys miniseries in 2000, and Brian Wilson thought it was absolute garbage.
Cool.
I don't know enough about Brian Wilson to obviously make any call.
He seems cool as
but
shit.
He is. I really love Pet Sounds. That's why I have Pet Sounds in the background of the layout. I really, really think Pet Sounds is amazing, and I appreciate just. I don't know. I have a lot of empathy for a dude with brain problems who got screwed around by the system.
Yeah,
it's like,
totally.
Yeah.
He's still alive somehow. You know how many drugs he did?
Yeah,
all of them. The answer is all of them.
Every single fucking drug.
Oh no, don't go after the kid. Watch out, kid. Look out.
Can I see what happens?
Don't do it.
No, save the child. Save the child. That's such a...
It's the battle of the mental giants here. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Look out, kid. He's got headphones in. He can't hear.
Oh no.
Oh god, there was blood.
Oh my god, there was blood.
There was a spout of blood.
Holy shit.
I wish they could all be California girls. Oh man. Yeah, something about this game is really off. And you'll see more of that when it comes intermission time, because I've captured something truly horrifying. I want to get to at least one bonus level, though, so you can see what I'm talking about with ICOM not really being into this project itself. Oh god, oh god!
According to Uzi, Brian Wilson's website credits him as the inventor of California. And you know what, though? You know what?
That's hard to argue.
No, living in California, no, the Beach Boys were a big deal. When I went to the beach, you would not just hear the Beach Boys, but I went to those beaches. I spent time at Doheny, which is a wonderful beach aside from the nasty water, but it's a cool beach. I went to a lot of those California beaches, and, you know, it was yeah.
Alright, there we go. Now, hopefully, this is where the first bonus stage appears, so I can stop playing this forever.
Alright, Dog IRL gives us 100 bits and says, why does this Beach Boys game star one of the Berenstain Bears? No, it's
yes.
An exclusive.
Here it is. After every few levels, you fall asleep on a bench and you dream about a better game that ICOM wishes it was making. Including a Superman game.
Oh, this is a knockoff of the Superman theme, too.
Uh-huh.
No, this is just the Superman theme.
Oh shit, they're really hard, too.
Okay.
And then it just goes on. Like nothing happened. Alright, so the second bonus stage, which I've decided I'm not going to show you because this would take too long, it has you in it's a vertically scrolling shooter where you control something that looks suspiciously like the Batwing, and it's playing the Batman Danny Elfman theme.
Oh my god.
And there's also a third bonus stage, which, you know what? I think it's about time. So, as you go through these levels, the one thing I like about this game is that there's different threats that relate to California. Like, there's an earthquake machine, there's a tornado machine, killer bunny rabbits, Africanized killer bees, and also bunny rabbits. You think the bunny rabbits are also Africanized?
No, I don't! I think that is weird.
We should read the instruction book.
Thank you to whoever gifted Lord BB-8 Teresa, and...
Oh, cool, thank you.
Let's see. Okay.
Alright, so it goes on like this, seriously, for 2 hours. The long play of this is 2 hours, even if you play efficiently. So what I've done is I've taken the last 5 minutes of that long play and converted it into tonight's intermission, which we're going to comment over in real time. Alex, you ready for this?
No. Let me prep the stage here.
Okay.
Yeah, let me put up this.
Yeah, so imagine playing that game for 2 solid hours, seeing Superman and Batman levels, and then you finally get to the last level, and you're about to beat the game.
Oh, we should plug it in so we can listen to it.
Actually, I think that's not essential.
Okay.
You can just leave the sound really low.
Okay. Alright, well, let's put this on then.
Alright, so we've played this game for 2 hours. Mm-hmm. We're on the last level.
And here we go.
You enter central San Francisco, which is being plagued by earthquake machines. And this is the only part of the game where the jump button comes into play. Did you see me jump during that entire playthrough?
No.
The one button is shoot, the other button is jump. It only comes into play in this level because whenever the earthquake machines pound the ground, you get hit unless you're in the air. See, like that. Real fun mechanic.
That's shit.
And that's the one thing that makes me think we shouldn't classify this as a platformer, because there's basically no platforming. It's, if anything, it's arcade Gauntlet with real bad controls and skeletonized kids.
That's always good.
And shit that doesn't make sense. Righteous. And as you can see, 20 levels later, nothing's different. Like, they claim you're in a different city, but really, you're just doing the same thing. Better save the kids.
To be fair, a lot of cities in California look exactly fucking alike, so...
That's true, so pretty accurate.
Like, if you told me to tell you what the difference is between, like, Laguna and Santa Cruz, I'd be like, one has more boot stores?
One has earthquake machines, the other has killer bunny rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your poison.
Scarlet Swordfish says this is less of a platformer and more like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which is also not a platformer.
I guess it's kind of similar to Tony Hawk. Mm-hmm. You're on a skateboard that presents its own control difficulties. Just imagine playing this for 2 hours to get to this point. By this point, your brain has been turned into jelly. The chiptune Barbara Ann will never leave your conscious. You'll be hearing it in your dreams for weeks. And what's the payoff? You're about to see what the payoff is.
I'm excited. I am so excited, okay? They're all the alive kids. Congratulations, kids, you're not dead. Very proud of you.
And that's the last level, but for some reason the game sends you into another bonus level before ending the game. It's kind of an unusual approach, but I guess they had the format in place. Okay. And the final bonus level turns you into RoboCop.
This is just... Excuse me?
Listen to the music. We can't hear it, but... Oh, and look at all the spurts of blood when you shoot people, too.
What the fuck? So
the entire game, little bro, while he was skating around saving kids from bees, all he wanted to do was murder everyone with a gun. These are his innermost dreams. Was anyone upset by this? Odds are anyone saw this. No one saw this, because that would involve playing Yo Bro for 2 hours. So go ahead, end the game with a violent massacre, courtesy of the hands of RoboCop. A license that you definitely don't have the rights for.
Holy shit, Danny!
Yo Bro is secretly amazing, and for all the wrong reasons.
Why?
And then it just ends. It's like, well, that happened. That was a normal part of the video game, and good news, the video game's over.
The last city saved, California, and the whole world can feel safe again. Professor Lieberhosen, with all his evil minions destroyed and his plans foiled, goes into hiding, vowing to return. Our hero, Little Bro, can finally get some rest and relaxation, but who knows when evil will strike again.
Another thing I like is they don't draw an individual sleeping pose. It's just like his bail pose, but they put Z's over him.
Yeah, he looks like he's drunk passed out on a park bench.
And it's always on a bench. He never gets to sleep in a bed. Not even once. Anyway, California's happy. They set off some fireworks. And I'm going to warn you, the sound is going to glitch out in a second because I edited this in Premiere, and Premiere does not like videos.
Yeah, we've been struggling with Premiere lately.
Just imagine being in that situation, like 2 hours minimum. Like, if you lose lives, it's going to take a lot longer. Imagine spending a marathon 8-hour session beating this game, and the thing you see is the bear transforming into RoboCop and violently killing everyone. Anyway, these are the people who made that happen. And that's why I think ICOM did that. They wanted to make actual games based on actual properties, not like this abandoned Beach Boys project that wasn't going to go anywhere. And this is where I think the sound glitches out.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. That's the end of Yo Bro, and we're never going to play that again. Is it the worst TurboGrafx game? That's my challenge to you. Is that the worst you've seen?
I think I've seen worse. I have definitely seen worse.
Yeah, personally, I think Ghost Manor is worse. Yo Bro at least has that ridiculous 90s tood and the cartoon characters and funny stuff like the bees skeletonizing children. That at least gives it a personality, I'll say. It's not especially pleasant, but it does stand out on its own merits, for whatever that's worth. Controls are garbage, don't play it, it's bad, but I don't think it's the very worst.
Yeah, I guess Darkwing Duck is way worse, honestly.
Yeah, Darkwing Duck is way less fun, so is Ghost Manor. Alright, so... Next game.
Mm-hmm.
Let me properly set this up like we did the first game. This was previewed in several magazines back in the day, believe it or not. Alex, why don't you load that up? This was an issue of Turbo Play, a EGM Sendai production that was specifically focused on TurboDuo games. Alex, why don't you zoom that in so I can read it? This is an actual preview for this game. Garbage. It's everywhere, and even seems to be multiplying all by itself. But some of us know better. Camp California is probably the first ever environmentally aware game. Become a bear or a pelican and clean up the mess that has been made. Your job is to pick up cans, banana peels, and any other trash you find that has not been properly disposed of. Clean up and reap the biggest reward of all. A better place to live.
Oh my god.
Well, that action wasn't enough. It's got some Beach Boys music in it, too. So check out this really fun game coming soon from TTI.
I'm going to look at some of these preview screens here. Just... Oh my... Danny...
Now, this is a full sequel. You get to play as the entire cast in this one, not just Little Bro. And I'm ashamed to say that I spent some time over the last couple of days putting in some work on this game. I think we can beat this. This is a very difficult game. You get one continue, and that's it. And there's a whole bunch of bullshit that can screw you over. So if any of that happens, apologies, I tried. But this will be a full playthrough attempt. But first of all, we gotta give Alex control.
Oh, God.
So we can get his first impressions as the everyman of gaming. This is where the real shit starts. Y'all aren't gonna believe this.
Yes, cleaning up the garbage in Camp California gives you free tickets to Universal Studios.
This is also, it sits among the many games that make you collect garbage. Right alongside Universal Studios and Global Gladiators, among many others.
Don't forget Popo Team.
Oh yeah, Popo Team. That was all about garbage.
I gotta press the start button.
Start her up.
I don't wanna.
Now, we've heard the theme song at the top of the show, so I think you can skip it.
Okay.
But please enjoy the first few minutes of Camp California. This is also one of the very final US games released for the TurboDuo. This is like the last 5 or so. It's also very expensive. If you want to play this, it is over $100. On the other hand, that music CD they released, I bought a copy for $3.49. Alex threw up the horns.
I did. You gotta. Alright.
Yeah, hell of a swan song.
Okay, I pressed the wrong... Okay, there we go.
You're good. They just like to take it easy in
Oh
California.
no, they're gonna build a nuclear plant on the fucking beach?
Uh-huh. That's where they build them.
Shit. Actual good music.
Hey, dude! Where's your big bad brother, Byron?
Out there, catching some killer tubes as usual.
Oh my god.
Alex looked at me with a horrified face once that bird started talking.
Yeah, cool moves, Byron.
Byron's buff.
He's so buff!
He'd better come in soon so we can start putting the band together. We need to practice for the charity concert.
Yeah, we really gotta rock the beach and raise some bucks so we can pay off Coach's debt to the big cheese.
Yeah, otherwise they'll take the beach.
I can't believe Coach would pay Cheese off by handing over the beach and then disappearing.
Yeah, well, it was his only choice, but don't worry. Kelly and her friends have sold enough tickets for the dough. All we need to do is put on a great gig. Hey, look at what they're doing. Look at him.
Everybody freak out! Oh, the rats stripped our car.
Oh no, you're Woody.
No! I have to save my friends or there won't be a concert and the beach will be nuked. But I can't go anywhere without tires. I'll have to get them back first.
Danny, I have so many questions. Why did... Who is Coach and why does he have this debt to the big cheese? And
Hang on.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around.
This game uses actual licensed Beach Boys tracks, which is why this VOD is not going to survive.
Oh, so I can say whatever I want?
Oh, yeah.
Piss ass shit shade.
Hey! Brian Wilson would not approve. Now it starts you off on a map, which is kind of misleading because you have no wheels, so you have to hit run just to enter the level. This next part is my favorite.
I love the colorful clothes you wear.
That song was actually about Byron the Bear all along.
Sunlight plays upon her head.
Best use of Beach Boys music ever? I think so.
Oh God,
He's a real hot and burly bear. So. This game is way better than Yo Bro, but that is damning with faint praise. This is an ICOM side-scroller, right alongside Ghost Manor and Addams Family. This is also their last platformer for TurboDuo, and maybe their last platformer ever. I think this came out...
Oh my God, first of all, look at this boyfriend.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's good.
Second of all, this isn't by Beach Boys, this is by Network Music Ensemble. This is one of their songs.
Uh-huh. So this game has 3 Beach Boys tracks. The rest they filled out with production music, which, if you're unfamiliar, is music expressly made for the purpose of being licensed and used in films and stuff. So if you heard some of these tracks before, you probably have. They get used a lot of different places.
This fucking sucks, by the way. Like, I like more of this because there's, like, buff bears and buff birds, so, you know, very good, but...
They also made the controls workable. I think the controls in this game are decent, especially compared to Yo Bro. And yeah, you face off against exploding beach balls.
Oh my God, he inflated! Oh, I don't like that.
So that puts it in league with, what's that game, BBH? That fucking Exidy light gun shooter? Who done it? That's it. That's a game where you can get killed by beach balls.
I'm sorry, this fucking... This Network Music Ensemble music!
Yeah. If you want a full listing of the tracks that are used in this game, go to the longplays.org long play of this game on YouTube. Our own Codeman38 compiled a list of all the different tracks and where you can find them. That should be the top comment.
Oh, thank you, Codeman. I appreciate that.
Fellow fan of production music. Production music itself is kind of a funny thing, because it's not, like, made for, you know, art. It's just like, no, we intend to sell this to be used in other things.
Come on.
And I guess the thinking was...
Oh, I know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this song should be familiar, too.
Yeah.
I guess the Beach Boys, or whoever controlled the Beach Boys, thought that game programmers couldn't make music to rival the Beach Boys' quality, so they were just like, production music. Go ahead, that suits our standards.
God, this game is fucking hard.
Yeah, here's the thing you might have noticed. Controls are decent, but this has typical ICOM level design, which is to say, every screen, there's just shit flying at you constantly. And unless you know to prepare for it, you're probably not going to do very well. This part, I especially want your opinion of.
This music, this game...
Oh, you found one of the tires. That's the thing the game doesn't even tell you about. You have to find those tires or you can't beat this level.
What? No!
Another thing I enjoy... Wow, you figured that out right away. That took me a while.
Well, I did read the... I have been listening to Pet Sounds, so I'm all...
Oh, you're prepared. I forgot what I was going to say. I was so astounded. Basically, there's a lot wrong with this game.
Trebuchets.
I love that music, though.
No! Frick.
Yeah, this has a problem endemic to many ICOM game, which is you can't tell what you can jump on. It's real difficult.
Okay.
Now, the weirdest thing is, this isn't really a problem in the rest of the game, so they just did this for the first level, to get the game off on the wrong foot, I guess. The shredding should be pre-show music, but it is very licensed. Production music.
No. I've wanted to use Network Music Ensemble music in the past, but it definitely will get muted.
Yeah, the ironic thing is this music will get us muted just as easily as the Beach Boys tracks.
No idea. Oh, okay. Oh, this game is fucking...
Yeah, this kind of platforming isn't pleasant, where you don't know what you can jump on. tell you now, you can't go up that way.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh,
I grappled with this level for way too long, just because none of the platforms look like platforms.
oh God.
Okay.
I'm gonna die soon. It's gonna be your turn. I'm actually excited to see how you play. God!
No, you're good. You progressed.
All right.
Did I get a tire or something?
Yeah, there was a heart in there.
Okay, well, he got excited, so that's good, I guess.
Once again, if you missed the top of the show, I mentioned this game gives you 1 continue. You get 5 lives per continue, and once you use that continue, you're done.
I can't get over how fucking buff he is.
He is buff. He's way buffer than Little Bro. Gotta give him that.
Just put me out of my fucking misery here.
Anyone
Okay.
played Wizards of Warriors? This reminds me of that one segment where you gotta climb the castle. That level sucks too. Okay, what you gotta do, since I feel bad for you, is make a
Thank
leap of faith to the right. Just hold right as hard as you can. You land there, and you can jump on top of the catapult. To get...
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bogus. Seeing this? Here's the last tire.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you almost beat him!
I couldn't, though.
But if you use a continue, you gotta beat the level all over again. Good work,
Alright.
Alex.
Danny's gonna start from the beginning, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
So Alex showed off the frustration that you will find when you play this game. I'm gonna let the continue timer run out because you get a unique bad ending.
Uh-oh.
Why are they using final level design? Yeah, that was
Can't believe it.
fucked.
The beach is gone. What are we gonna do now?
There's nothing we can do. We couldn't stop the big cheese from putting up his power plant, and now the beach is gone. Forever.
Game over, dude.
Also, who the fuck is building a nuclear power plant on the goddamn beach?
The
Like-
evil Big Cheese.
Okay, but why does Coach owe Big Cheese money, and why did he have to sell... First of all, it makes it seem like Big Cheese, like, fucking Coach owns the beach, which, is this not a public beach? Is this a private beach? Like, I have so many logistics questions. I'm screaming.
Alright, the run starts here. This may or may not end up finishing. I'll try my best. I'll do what I can. This may or may not be a complete playthrough. Here we go.
I support you.
Wish me luck. Feed me all interesting Beach Boys trivia you can think of. Anyone's theories as to why this exists, I'd be glad to know it.
Okay, not related to Beach Boys or Camp California, but Jack Nicholas TurboGrafx also features network music ensemble tracks.
Oh, nice. So that was a common thing for TTI at the time, I guess.
Yeah, also, God, network music ensemble was used a lot, but I think I mentioned Disney Channel, a lot of news stations used them.
Oh yeah, news stations. Yeah, if you ever hear a track that sounds familiar to you, it may have been used in a bumper or some kind of segment.
God, local commercials.
Mm-hmm.
The Beach Boys, listen, I can't say that, I don't know if they were originally furries, but I mean...
They became furries.
They did.
That's clearly what happened.
Do you think that was all Mike Love or something? Like Mike Love was a furry?
Maybe it was, to get back at him.
The thing is, though, I could see Brian Wilson would be one of those, like, avant-garde furries. So, like, he seems like someone who would be really into that. But also, I'm not going to ask him because he'd just lie to me.
All right.
He's like the Joker, you never get the same answer twice.
It's true, they did make an album called Pet Sounds.
Hmm? Maybe they just wanted to be pets.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh god, no. I need to be more careful. Yeah, hearts in this game are few and far between, and it's real easy to lose lives. Because, like I said, shit is constantly pelting you. This is an icon game. Can we make it to that next heart that's halfway up the tower?
Everyone in chat hates Mike Love. I just wanted to mention it.
He seems like the embodiment of evil. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, based on everything I've read. Mike Love, I'm sure you're a lovely human being. Don't sue me.
Please don't sue us.
I have nothing.
I was gonna say
You ain't gonna get shit from this.
You're gonna get. Wow! Congratulations on your greatest goal of all, a broken Neo Geo CD and a broken Sega CD.
No, I cannot. Fucking start the level over. There's no life right now. It's not great.
It's alright, you got this.
I got the bear strut though. I got confidence.
God, that walk!
Now, in this level, you need to open up those little cubby holes so you can get the tires you need. Otherwise, you can't beat the level, and the game will never tell you why. People have mentioned this game kind of has an unfinished feel, and I get that impression a lot. Like, there's just shit that it expects you to do that no reasonable person would ever think of. Then again, I'm not a bear, so what do I know?
Well, you're getting hearts at least.
Oh, hit me right in the head.
Mike Love sues Austin couple for slander while live streaming in California.
Would y'all be pissed off if I reset? This is a bad run so far. Oops, I pissed everyone off.
Oh no, everyone's pissed off and now we're...
I really want to get this off on a good start, because it gives you so little room for error. And having those extra lives is real helpful.
Trade on, we do play PC games, and it
Not
goes,
if I can help it.
Not if... Yeah, Danny doesn't like that.
Alex will play the PC games.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do a speed run.
Okay.
Luckily, you can skip the cutscenes. That's pretty nice.
God.
Still, my favorite moment in this game is starting it up, getting to that character select screen, and just hearing good vibrations in the least appropriate context ever. Just singing about a bear at the beach. I love the colorful clothes he wears, and the way the sunlight plays upon his hair.
I mean, me too. He's very appealing. He's a very appealing bear.
Pretty well built, pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably lift you up with his arms like a bodybuilder.
He seems responsible too,
Yeah.
Responsible, handsome, environmentalist. Can punch giant bird boys.
Uh-huh. He's good at that.
I don't know more about those giant bird boys.
Good lord. Get a run started, for fuck's sake. They'll never let this into GDQ at this rate.
They were gonna let it in the first place. You know Mike Love would sue the charity. Being like,
Oh yeah, that's right. This game is kind of tied to the music within, so you'd have to be willing to risk the wrath of Mike Love.
This kid's show music.
Yeah, it is. Okay, good.
There you go.
We're doing alright now. Now, the other important thing in this game is you need to collect the cans, for reasons that will become apparent soon. Now, you could just blaze through these levels if you wanted to, but you'd miss out on a whole bunch of cans. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
God damn.
Yeah, I hate that fucking rat. Nasty fucking rat.
What an asshole.
Sorry, I have after the rats incident, I have very strong rat opinions.
Rats are no longer allowed on stream.
We will allow some rats, but we will not allow...
They gotta be on their best behavior.
Yes.
Okay, back to where we were. That didn't take too long. And this is gonna be a way better run besides. Now let's crank the Metallica. You think this is Metallica? It's probably Metallica.
Yeah, it definitely was Metallica. Like, they wanted to do some moonlighting for the network music ensemble because of the prestige. They were like, what if our music was playing behind a local Ford dealership commercial? Because this is what would be playing is like the car would be driving down and they'd be like, your Ford dealership!
Perfect. Alright. Don't get hit, you giant dumbass bear. Oh yeah, the biggest problem is this bear is massive. His hitbox is ridiculous.
You know, maybe this is X Japan. Maybe X Japan decided they wanted to get in on the network ensemble too.
Oh, could be, yeah. Everyone wants a piece of that pie. Oh, okay. We're hanging in there.
I've noticed that your icon over there gets more and more injured.
Yeah, he gets pretty beat up.
I don't like that.
I don't think there's as much blood in this game as there is in Yo Bro, though. Why was that game so bloody?
It was really bloody. Abby says this is perfect minor league hockey commercial music. Yes. Nice.
Alright, let's not take a hit up here. Pretty nice if I could beat this boss without dying. Nope, wasn't gonna happen.
Oh damn, Spencer Nielsen was a member of the network music ensemble. That kicks ass.
It's cool, you keep your health between levels, so we're still in good shape.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, at the end of each level, all the cans you collect is converted into gas, which you use to power up the Woody, which is the name of their car.
Mm-hmm. It's the name of a style of car that was popular. I'm pretty sure the Beach Boys sang about Woodies.
So now we have wheels, we have gas, and now we can actually navigate the world map. Now the bad thing is, navigating the map uses up gas. So in each level you have to scour high and low for all the cans you can find, because otherwise you're not going to get to the next level. Now if you run out of gas, the game gives you a new one, a new can of gas, but it's at the cost of a life. It takes away lives, and eventually continues if you use up too much gas.
Oh my god.
So that's cool. Anyway.
Is that all they're gonna play of Good Vibrations?
Yeah, you only hear that for the first couple seconds before you pick your character.
That blows! That's like a great song!
Well, now it's just background.
So during the levels they don't even ever play beat...
No, not even once. Okay. It's just during the map and character select.
Okay. It sucks that I know these songs!
Yeah, a lot of them come from the same album, which is called After School Rock. I think.
Yeah.
See what I mean about shit just falling on you everywhere? Okay. God damn. Well, there is a full health restore up here soon.
Yeah, this does sound like game show music. They actually used this part of the song for Disney's DTV program.
Check it out, it's 6 rats over San Francisco.
Fear for all ages. That should be the thumbnail.
This game's got some character to it.
We got a 1-up.
And a full health. Alright,
Nice.
We are back in business. Now this part's pretty fun because you're actually at the amusement park. And you get to dunk these fuckers.
Krungo, yeah, DTV also used another song from this actual album called RPM. I don't know if that's in this game or not. Hopefully it is. We can hear it.
The other thing I like is every time you're hit, you say bogus, but the dude was a little bit too close to the microphone, so it just sounds like pogus.
I love the plosives.
Yeah. You know, most audio editors edit those out, but I'll just sit over here sipping my tea.
Listen.
I'm here with the tea on Camp California.
Danny spilling the tea on Camp California.
Most people edit out their plosives, but I guess that's none of my business.
Oh, good. So RPM is going to be in this game. Perfect.
For sure. Next level, even.
Oh man. Also, where the fuck are you?
I'm in the funhouse, which is full of buzzsaws. It is quite pogus.
This is extremely pogus.
Big thing about this game is conserving your energy and taking as few hits as possible. Which is a problem because
what is that? What is that?
Everything wants you dead in this game. Everything.
I saw someone in chat say something and I thought they were just being disgusting because that does look like boiling piss. What the fuck? Oh no, it's Brian Wilson's rap song, Kill It!
Oh no!
Don't listen to smart girls, folks. Don't do it. Love yourself.
So there, I just killed a rat and took his guitar. That's one of the instruments you need to find to beat the game. Another thing the game doesn't tell you about. And we did it. Alright, still one life behind. We're running at a deficit here, but if I play carefully, we should be okay.
Okay.
Good old 6 rats over SF.
Oh, it's a Six Flags over... Okay, it's a Six Flags joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Oh, funny. Wow.
Now, we picked up all the cans in the park, so that means we get an entire tank of gas.
Oh, hooray.
To take us to the junkyard.
You think we'll find trash there?
Oh, this place is loaded.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the trash out of the garbage place and into the recycling center. Alright, coming up, Alex's favorite song. It's in this game. Fans of Disney DTV, you may be familiar with this.
I'm gonna crank it.
Oh yeah, crank it.
Fuck it.
Fuck the neighbors. Crank RPM. Now, in a million years, did you ever think this would be in a video game?
No! Alright, we're gonna hear that weird Minnie Mouse cover of like fucking, what was it? Bad Boys or something? What was that? God, what was that weird one with Minnie where she was talking about all the boys who were shitty to her?
Maybe.
Yeah, this is like Call Me by Blondie. No wonder I liked this.
Yeah, it's the exact same riff. I'm surprised they got away with it.
Someone remembers that weird Minnie Mouse fucking DTV one, right? Like, I want to say it was Nasty Boys. It was Nasty Boys. I think it was Nasty Boys.
Wait, she did Nasty Boys? Janet Jackson?
I think it was, because I am losing my mind a bit here. Does anybody know what that was? Oh. I do love Sandy.
I like that the song has multiple segments, like a prog rock
It
song.
is! It's very prog. Okay.
Alright, huge jump coming up.
Okay.
Oh, didn't make it. Let's try again.
I believe you, Danny.
Oh, made it! We get to take one less hit now.
No, it's not from... Okay, I'm doing a very quick Google search. Just quick. I'm not gonna... I need to know about this. I need to remember the weird Minnie Mouse, like, if this was, like, in my brain or something.
With all this shit just falling on that bear's head. Just shrugs it off. Alright, this part sucks, because this is the part of the junkyard where they keep all the lava. And if old Byron Bear's sprite overlaps with any pixel of lava, whether it's on the floor or the ceiling, he takes a hit.
Hectara, thank you. You are an angel. You are perfect. Thank you. They mentioned that there was a DTV number featuring Janet Jackson's Nasty with a montage of male Disney villains such as Black Pete and Captain Hook. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I didn't misremember that. That wasn't some Mandela effect thing. That was real. That was
That
real.
exists. Yeah, we're just gonna take it easy. Avoid the hits, collect the cans. No time limit. Just like in California. Now there is a person to our right who we need to rescue, but we need to rescue more important things first, like cans.
Oh, gotta save the cans. Also, why are we taking junk out of a junkyard? Like, I think it's where it should be.
Well, I don't have an explanation for that one.
Fair enough.
All right. Logan.
No, the heart was right there! I'm gonna die. I will literally die.
Logan.
Well, we'll save it.
I'm sorry, Danny. Please don't literally die on stream. Our insurance sucks. We can't cover that.
What if this game killed me?
You know what?
I would be so pissed off if this
that
was
would
the game.
suck. I would sue Mike Love even though it's not his fault. I would find a way. I would.
Can I go lower? I think there's more cans.
Oh, fair enough. Apparently the cans weren't properly sorted. That's why they're here. So we need to take them to the recycling place.
Taking matters into our own hands.
We got 25 bits from IAST who says, release the Pogus.
Pogus. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Alright, good. It was worth the detour. There were 2 pieces of trash over here. 3 even. Wow, it's a bounty.
The network music ensemble is gonna kick our ass for playing this.
Look, we're just enjoying their music.
We are. I actually do like the after school rock album. It's corny shit, but it works.
Now we get the damn heart.
All right.
Now, for a while, I couldn't figure out how to get into this area here with the teeth, which is where our sister's being held. Turns out you can hit down and jump. Get in without taking a hit. That's a tip from me to you.
Thank you.
And we get our first cutscene.
Kelly! Man, I'm glad I found you.
Me too. Thanks, Byron. Look, Shred is inside that heap of junk. You've got to get him out.
No problem, Kel. I'll get Shred, and maybe you can fix the Woody.
Did that thing break down again?
Yeah. What else is new?
All right, you get Shred and I'll take care of fixing the Woody. Good luck.
Gotta take care of the Woody.
Gotta do it.
Here's a fun thing about any cutscene in this game. You need to hit run to progress. So at the end of every cutscene, everyone will just kind of stare vacantly at each other.
Just like, is the scene over?
You have to manually tell them to stop. There's a lot about this game I like. It's not well done. In fact, I feel it was very rushed. Controls are real bad here. It's easy to slip off these platforms.
Oh.
What are you laughing at? The great music?
Yes, no, it's...
Oh.
I'll tell you when you're older, Danny.
Okay, fine.
It's just furry goofs, no worries. Let's see here. Oh, apparently, Raw Thrills Cruisin' Blast uses some stuff from this from the
Nice.
Dark Music Ensemble. Beautiful.
Only the best companies. Good old Raw Thrills. Alright, here's a boss.
Oh.
We need to free our duck friend who's being held to our left here.
No.
Oh.
This is pretty pogus indeed, but I think we'll survive.
Go, Danny, go.
Oh.
There we go, got him.
Oh.
And with the duck, we get our second playable character. Let's meet him.
Shredhead! You okay, man?
Yeah, and I'm ready to take out some of those totally evil rats.
Sounds good. Let's get out of here, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
You first, bro. I'm waiting on you.
I was gonna say that's all of the nephews from DuckTales, man. What a quacking good time. Oh my god, I can't do that.
Well, we thoroughly explored the junkyard, and we're rewarded with another tank of gas, so we get to keep going. Picked up all kinds of cans and banana peels. Composting's important, folks.
Two tanks of gas.
Yeah. Which is good, because we're going on a road trip. So the way this map works, you're going to run out of gas. The game's open-ended, it doesn't tell you where to go, so obviously you're just going to bumble around at first until you figure out the proper route. Once you do, you know that the game gives you barely enough gas to get to where you need to go. Like, look at this. Look at this, I'm on empty, and I just now reached the next level.
Oh my god.
So we gotta really search this level for any cans they may have. Now we headed into, this is out of California. I believe this is Area 51. And we're the new character. Your duck friend.
Oh no. Oh no. That guy's...
He plays really differently.
What is he doing?
He's the
What
Tasmanian...
the fuck is this?
He's the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I assume you're just in the California desert here on your way to, like, Vegas or some shit.
Oh, this music, though. We're having a great time invading the army base.
Oh my god! Oh my god, look at him!
Oh, look at his jump.
Look at this! Stop!
This duck is just all about having a good time.
Fucking die!
This may end up killing Alex. That's all he does. He spins and he jumps, and they didn't make a jump animation. They just kind of rotated his standing sprite. Should also note after every spin, each spin has a determined amount of length to it. It's like 2 seconds. And once you stop, you're completely stuck in place for a second and totally vulnerable. So that's nice.
Oh my god, look at this little bastard! I'm sorry. I didn't use
Look what they got in there. They got a stand-up base.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Fucking army.
You gotta record Wouldn't It Be Nice? Go get it! Go get it! Go get that, a goat, a sitar, maybe like a kettle drum.
A couple of them chanting monks.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
They should do a real Beach Boys production in this game.
Yes.
All right, we've assembled an entire town to perform.
Oh, that sand looks like shit.
Yeah. Well, here we encounter the Beach Boys' most fearsome enemy.
Sand?
That's right, a giant scorpion.
Oh no!
I'm not doing too good at this. Let's try over here. There we go. This is how you lock him down.
Nice, got him in a pattern.
Just do that on this side. And once we kill him...
Oh my god, his guts!
Yeah, it exposes his mini brains. Everyone knows scorpions have brains the length of their entire body.
God.
How horrifying has this stream been, by the way?
I need to go. Oh god.
This is the best character.
Hey, Shred, thanks for getting me out of there, dude.
He's Jack Nicholson!
Uh-huh.
Ouch, man.
That big cheese and his rats are really making me mad. I mean, they're ready to destroy Mom Earth without blinking an eye.
We've got to stop him before he does any more damage.
Well, then, let's get to it.
Just gonna hang out here.
Alright, thank you to Labos for gifting a sub to Prince of Redaxian. Welcome to the community and enjoy your cookie players.
Nice, thank you. And yeah, welcome. Hope you're ready for some good games.
That Drill Pelican! God damn it! That's being called Jay Leno's persona, Coach Z the Pelican, and is the Pelican the Mike Love analog? I'm assuming yes.
Now, if you paid attention during that level, there weren't any cans to collect, which means we just have to eat a life here. Yeah, the car breaks down and you have to hit and run to manually drain life. So, hope you didn't need that life. Anyway, we're still in Nevada. Let's hit up Vegas. I'm feeling lucky.
Jesus Christ.
This Dale Gribble.
What a fucking...
Now, this character's great. He jumps a little bit higher than the others, and he makes the best noise when he gets hit. I don't like taking hits, so you may not hear it right away.
Oh my god, that Nagel.
Yeah, check it out. They just ripped off a Nagel.
But it's a rat!
Oh, it's got a tail!
Rat Nagel! Rat Nagel!
And
rat
big ears!
Nagel!
Wow!
Wow! Rat Nagel!
Look right here. That's a reference to Yo Bro. Those killer plants you killed.
Rat Nagel! Rat!
And here we are in the set of Late Night with David Letterman.
Okay.
With some real late night talk show music playing. This level sucks. We're gonna end up eating another life for gas. That's because the dungeon below us has no bottom, and if you fall in, you lose a life. You can explore this area for cans if you want, but I'm just gonna take it easy. Take the
Whoa, skeletons!
The path of least resistance.
Damn. Tell Leno to fix his set.
Ow!
He does sound... That is absolutely what Drill says every time he gets hurt.
Ouch!
Oh my god, this fucking game!
It's kind of amazing, isn't it? So this was a game I knew nothing about until 2 days ago.
Look at your death sprite, you're just...
Yeah, it's good. Alright, we've saved some more people. Let's hear what they have to say.
Jesus Christ.
Coach Val, what are you doing here?
The big cheese captured me when I couldn't pay him off and forced me to sign away the beach.
Like he won't let us go until it's completely his.
Well, don't worry. We're putting on a radical gig to raise the money you owe him.
Great, but if we don't get him the money soon, the contract will be legal and he'll foreclose and that power plant will be up and running in no time.
Bogus!
This is no longer just about the money. You've got to stop him from trashing the earth. I mean, you saw what he's already done to the beach. But you're not quite ready to confront him just yet. You've got to find all your friends and the instruments so that after you defeat him, you'll be ready to put on the show and pay him before he can strike back. You go look for the rest of the things you need for the concert.
What about you two? I can't just leave you here.
You've got to. If the big cheese finds out we're gone and you're not ready to fight him, he'll know you're onto his plan. Don't worry about Val and me. He wouldn't think about doing anything to us until the beach is completely his. Hurry, Pouch, and good luck!
That actor's out of breath. He was really screaming that. Also, our name is Pouch. Pouch the Pelican. Which one of the Beach Boys is him, do you think?
I've heard some people say it's Mike Love. Some people are like, no, Mike Love's the man in the cage. I don't know. Chat, you can let me know, because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, obviously Byron the Bear is Brian Wilson, and his little brother is either Carl or Dennis. I don't know which. Well, we ate another life here.
This game sucks, Danny.
No, I don't know why you came to that conclusion. Anyway, we're headed to the mall. With Drill Bear, or rather, Drill Pelican. Drillican. Just listening to good vibrations outside the trendy health food store.
Oh my god, Cool Coyote, I do not want the Beach Boys at Anthro. Could you? No, do not let Brian Wilson. Wilson has gone through enough that he doesn't need to. You know what? Maybe it would be good for him. Maybe going to Anthrocon would be great for him. Hey, rats rule.
Yeah, get a new experience for old Brian Wilson.
Donkey Kong was here.
No, it's supposed to be Dead Kennedys. Where the fuck did that come from? Did you see that?
Yeah, it came up from the floor.
This garbage. No, this is good.
Ow.
It's actually a great game.
Ouch.
Ouch. This game has lots of good qualities and is worth your time.
Are those like mall walkers?
Look at this very brave anti-Disney imagery here.
Oh, so strong.
Fighting back.
Oh no, it's Zofo music.
This guy's attack is terrible. It takes you way across the screen.
There's a can.
Yeah. This part, they kind of go into a grocery store and take their cans. Like, what's this teach kids?
Hey, it's trendy frozen foods.
Wow, free cans. They're just all laying around. They still got stuff in them. Better take them anyway, it's garbage. That's episode 1 of the cartoon. What do you think?
It sounds really good. I'm sad it never got produced.
Me too.
God, I can't wait until you get the album. I am so excited to listen to this.
Yeah, the second I found out that album existed, I looked it up on eBay and saw a copy was $3.49 with free shipping. So I went for it. I should also mention that album is so obscure, it's not on YouTube. And people upload all kinds of stupid shit to YouTube.
Yeah, so...
Like that horrible Pac-Man album from the 80s, that's on YouTube.
That makes sense.
But not Camp California.
Ow.
Is that like she and a Sailor Fuku over there?
Maybe.
Damn.
Some kind of cosplayer.
Mm-hmm. How does the album compare to Bugs Bunny and Friends Sing the Beatles? I haven't heard.
I literally don't know because it's not possible to listen to it at the moment. It's rare, but not especially sought after.
Do you think it was a takedown notice why they're not up there? Because, like...
maybe.
We'll you know what? We're going to put it on the Archives channel and we'll find out.
We're going to bite the bullet for you.
Yeah. This is Min-May!
Min-May?
Min-May!
Min-May!
This is anime... is this anime? Is there an anime nerd who worked on this?
These guys are anime nerds.
Alright, Misty linked to an article that, from a post from Atari Age from the programmer complaining about how bad the original programmer on this was, so...
There's programmer drama? Cool. I didn't see that. I looked up all I could about this game. There is no information. Alright, so this is what makes me think they wanted this to be a big multimedia thing. Look, they advertise stuffed toys of the characters.
Oh my god.
As if to make you think, don't those look cool?
I do like that dinosaur.
I like this background in general. It's pretty creative. Plus it plays this music, which is appropriate Toy Store music.
It's very good Toy Story music.
Oh yeah, there's... Okay, so I'm gonna have to tank a bunch of damage at the end, because the way this guy attacks, he'll just fly right off the platforms at the end if you do that. But he's also the only one who can jump high enough to beat this level.
That fucking sucks, Danny.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I learned a lot about this game. I had to search my feelings for what I thought about Camp California. Some people like this game.
Who?
Dave.
Who the fuck is Dave?
Bill. I'm just making up names.
I was like, you're just saying the first names that come to mind to you. You're doing like a man version of Mambo number 5.
Angela, Jessica.
Like, a little bit of Bill in my life, a little bit of David on my side.
A little bit of Billy. Oh my,
oh my god, you fell through the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Live's not looking too good here. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this. And look who it is.
Oh my god, it's Little Bro.
It's Little Bro returning from the first game, and as luck would have it, he's playable.
Hey, Poachman, you got here just in time.
Was there ever a doubt? Have you got your skateboard?
Yep, and it's my new gnarly all-wheel flex-action titanium radical racer board, too.
All right. Well, what do you say that we start kicking some rat tails right now?
I'm with you, Poachman. Let's go save the beach.
It's weird how they keep looking at the camera like they're nervous.
After you, little man. I'm waiting for you. I could wait here all day.
That is a Yo Bro poster. Oh my god.
Uh-huh. This is a sequel.
Oh, good lord.
This is a legit series.
Oh, I hate Pouchman so much.
He's the best character. Luckily, we picked up plenty of garbage at the mall.
Fantastic.
Including a lot at the grocery store, which is debatably garbage. Maybe they just opened the cans and then, like, emptied them out.
Tiki, this is a sequel to Yo Bro, the original Beach Boys mascot themed game.
Well, good news, we're all guessed up, and we're taking this baby down to Mexico.
Alright.
To invade an ancient temple.
Why?
Because that's where our synthesizer is. You need to use the little bird in this level. If you get through most of it, there's a jump you can't make, and you can't exit any of the levels. You have to go back to the beginning of the level. You have to backtrack through all that shit that hit you previously, so you're gonna lose a whole bunch of lives. It's a Metroidvania.
Okay. Oof.
Is this a little bit too much for you?
I went into this just knowing about the failed cartoons and about liking pet sounds, and this is incredible.
It's a lot. It really is. In this level, I know there's at least one up, so hopefully we can get there.
All right,
If we can beat this level without using a continue, we might be in good shape. I really want to keep that continue, though.
I guess you're being attacked by 1800s revolutionaries?
Uh-huh.
Normal. Not racist.
Normal game.
This fucking game.
Luckily, they left a bunch of garbage on this temple. Tourists.
I was gonna say, is that tourists? Is that like... Did Pancho Villa just fucking love, like, Sprite or some shit?
I love polluting. That's Pancho Villa's catchphrase.
Like, actually, I'm like, no! He was a big... There's a lot of indigenous rights that he's farmers. God.
And he loved polluting.
The famous polluter, Pancho Villa.
Alright, so the way this level is structured, there's a central stairway here. We're on the left side, and we have to climb all the way up the left side, then descend all the way down the right side, and then climb up the middle.
This sucks.
That's what you call getting the most out of your level design.
That's what we call bullshit. Big fucking bullshit.
Alex, tell it like it is.
It is bullshit. No, fuck that. No one should know.
Yeah, I gotta admit, a lot of this game seems designed to waste your time. But if you're enjoying yourself, is your time really wasted?
That's true. Yes.
Alright, there's your answer.
I'm still thinking about Rat Nagel, and I don't think I'll ever forget that.
That was pretty good. Look at this walk. Look at his crooked beak. Look at everything about him.
I love this little shithead. There's this little...
This imp-ass duck.
Should I attempt a voice for him?
No!
I'm the little bastard. I'm here to play a game. Woohoo!
That sounds painful.
Not really. I just don't have anywhere else I could do this voice.
I think we found the new voice actor for, what's his name? Thrash? Thrash?
Who is this little asshole?
Little asshole, I think that's his name.
The little asshole.
I hate him. I hate him and I love him. This awful little chump. Oh, you just left people level there. No?
Yeah, you can step down through this, but we still need to explore thoroughly because, you know, there might be garbage.
Yeah, I can see the garbage right here. It's the fucking game.
Hey! I don't think the angry video game nerd is taking candidates for replacements.
Fair enough.
Shit, I gotta get that can.
Andy, you got it.
Someone left that can in midair.
How?
Those polluters know no limits. Got it. Yeah, the whole can economy it's not something I like. Like, the map screen is sacred. You shouldn't put a fuel mechanic behind it, especially if it's not clear where to go next. Especially if the gas goes very quickly. There's a lot of things I would change about this game, and hopefully someday I'll have the chance.
So you're gonna learn how to program?
I'm gonna start up TTI again. We're gonna get that Beach Boys license, and we're gonna do it right. Camp California, gritty reboot. Let's go.
I think the gritty reboot of Camp California is just the history of the Beach Boys.
Well, it could be autobiographical.
It could.
All the animals could do all the drugs, and the story just writes itself from there. The most depressing children's game of all time. Well, we made it. Now we get to climb the stairs, and of course there's shit dropping on top of our heads because
But of course.
this is an ICOM game. Almost there.
Got it.
What do you think's inside?
Trash! Trash and hopefully cool dragons.
Pose. Every frame of animation on this guy is a treasure.
It's a mummy. A mummy? Oh.
Alright, so this is where the game turns into Spelunky a little bit. There's a whole lot of shit in this level that can easily kill you. There is at least one 1-up, and if we can get that, we might be in good shape. Just have to be real careful about taking damage. I guess that's what I don't like. That's what I like the least about ICOM platformers. They feel kind of backwards designed. Like, the challenge doesn't come from the actual level design, it just comes from whether or not you're able to avoid all this shit coming at you. Okay, we cleared out this way. Look out, duck.
I hate him and I love him.
Alright.
You better play good, Danny, because you gotta make me look good.
My ass is on the line. Whack.
I need the money, Danny. This is going in my show reel. Make me look good.
Please don't do that voice. It's too good. It's too accurate, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I love him. You really do.
There's one trash duck.
Get that heart.
Shit.
Which heart? Where?
It's down below you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you. Oof.
Oh, God.
Alright, focus on the good. The enemies stay dead after you kill them. That's very helpful because some of these levels are real tough to find your way around. And you can judge where you've been by the trail of virtual dead bodies.
Cool.
Secret.
One up!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
See how they put that spear right over the one up?
Oh,
Pretty
what
cool.
a bunch of assholes. Be a heart. Nice.
And another one
Wow,
up.
nice.
Okay, we are back in business.
We're good.
Alright. This run may not be fucked. Yeah, you need to know where the one-ups are in this game.
Danny, this is very impressive.
Thank you. This is the only skill run of California camp out there. That's also not what it's called.
It's close enough. That was amazing. This is...
See, what I want to play is a Camp Candy game.
No, they didn't.
But
do
for
that.
various reasons, I don't think that's ever going to happen.
No, I don't think that's a sought-after license.
So you're saying it's cheap?
I'm saying I don't even know if that license is available. I don't know if the Candy Estate would let you do it.
There's bullets here that fire out and you can't avoid them. Oh, unless you do that.
Nice!
New strat. Oh, shit.
I was gonna say, you're tricking him with your shitty jump.
It is a shitty jump. Spiders. Okay, this is where the bullets come out. Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay, we got this. Yeah, okay.
There you
This
go.
is the jump you can't make if you're any other character. If this jump wasn't here, any character could beat this level, but they were assholes, so they decided to put that jump there.
No, they were testing your gamer skill, Danny.
I got here as Byron the Bear last night.
Holy shit.
I was so
sorry.
mad. That was the end of the run right there because I took so much damage, there was no recovery from it.
So sorry.
At that point, I just watched the long play to see which characters were needed in each level.
Yes, you can change characters in this game at the start of the levels after you've captured one. I mean, you've saved one of the characters. You're not technically capturing them.
Capturing. Putting them in captivity where they belong.
What?
Looks like Indiana Possum met his doom?
I guess.
Anyway, up there is our synthesizer, you see it?
Yes, get it.
If you miss it and complete the level, you have to do the level all over again.
Please get that.
And this is the exit right here.
Yeah, Awesome Possum is fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
This game's a masterpiece of shit. I kind of enjoy it in that respect. Please say you didn't crash.
Oh no, don't curse us.
It's never done that before.
No, it
only does that with It Came from the Desert and FMV games.
and Sega CD games. It's fine.
Besides, we only have 3 levels to go. It wouldn't make any sense to crash now.
No, it would never happen.
Well, it looks like Daddy has taken the T-Bird away.
So mad. I'm so mad. You were doing so good.
I did 2 complete runs of that game. At least 3 aborted runs that ended before the end. At no point did the game ever crash. But when it comes time to showtime, I guess Mike Love hacked into my TurboDuo.
Yes.
And ruined everything. Now you may be thinking, hey, Yo Bro at the beginning gave you the option to load your game. Yo Bro, you can actually save your game. You can't save your game in this. You have to do it in one shot.
Why?
Because, whoa.
What?
Huh?
I'm covering it up in case it makes people sensitive, but what the fuck was that?
Okay, well that's what happens if you open the CD door when Camp California is trying to load. It doesn't try to resume. That's
wow.
cool. I didn't know that at least.
I'm gonna show it off for one other second.
Yeah, check it out.
Yikes.
That's the current state of our TurboDuo.
Oh my god.
Oh, you can't even soft reset from here.
Ah. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
You know, I saw that run ending any number of ways, but it was the way I didn't see coming that got us.
People are like, please reboot the game just to make sure the TurboDuo is alive.
Oh,
also,
okay.
bogus.
That is bogus. That's the most
extremely-
bogus thing that's happened in many months.
That is, we're having some bogus shit happen to us lately.
Yeah, it works, but...
It works. We got 25 bits from Orange Ride who says bogus, and yeah, totally.
Hand me that stack of CDs.
Okay.
What do I got in there?
Oh boy.
Just give it to me.
My hand's stuck. Well, Danny had a really, really good run going. Everybody, thank Danny, because that was really, really good. Thank you, Danny. You did really, really good considering.
This is not the end. I want to reattempt this. That was bullshit.
Okay.
I practiced this. I put time into this. I'm not going to let it go to waste. So stay tuned for Mascot Friday this week, where I'm suddenly deciding to do a reattempt of Camp California.
All right,
I had other plans. Fuck those plans. I need to do this. I need to do this.
100 bits.
Hand me that other stack.
Okay, the better stack.
Yeah.
The cooler stack. You know, I could always play some of these Galaxy of Games. You know.
Nope. Here you go. Take this one.
Are you sure we could play Rats? Thank you to BMF for the 100 bits. Everyone's saying good game to me, so
Thank you.
Appreciates it.
So before I invested many hours into learning this game in order to stream it, I had an initial idea for padding out this stream with US exclusive TurboDuo games. I decided instead to go the actually learning the games route, which was a mistake. I know now it was a mistake.
Yeah, don't try.
But while preparing for the first version of this stream, I burned one game in preparation for that. This is John Madden Duo CD Football. Now, have you ever played John Madden and thought, where's the FMV? I want FMV in this video game. Well, only one Madden ever had FMV, and it's this one.
Turbo CD Football?
John Madden Duo CD Football. We're off the rails, so we're playing football.
What else are you gonna do?
You know, I would be more upset than I am, but now I'm just determined to do a full run on Friday. So Friday is going to be a 1 credit clear. I'm gonna do one more run of Camp California, and this is gonna be the best damn run you've ever seen in your fucking life. But for now, we're gonna close out the stream with a few minutes of John Madden Duo CD Football. Look at him, there he is.
Oh wow. Put my headphones in here.
Now this game is based on the best Madden, John Madden 93. That was the one I had as a kid, so therefore it's the best.
Oh my god, this music.
Look at those big beefy boys.
I love them! Crank this.
We're gonna play in the rain. So that's how I feel right now. Like the rain. Like I've been pissed on by Camp California.
That awful drill pelican did it to you.
Hey man, maybe we should crash Danny's TurboDuo. That would be a great idea, dude.
Chat's mentioning that the attract mode has a cool video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see that.
Let's see it.
Good. Now, if I had more time to prepare, I would have started this up with the FMV that plays when you're out of system memory. It shows a football man gripping his head and falling to his knees.
There he goes, look at him. He's just gyrating for your pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
This is a terrible way to work that. I apologize.
The Beach Boys presents, John Madden presents Duo CD Football.
Presented by Electronic Arts.
Yeah. Look at him. That's the same animation that was in Madden 93, by the way. It's a personal favorite.
Okay, I hope this is normal. Yeah, this is normal enough. Uh-huh.
Never thought I'd see CG graphics on the TurboGrafx-16, but here we are. Really early CG graphics.
Huddle up, sports fans. You're about to experience the most intense action ever felt in a video game.
Oh, he looks excited.
TTI presents the latest in digital video technology. John Madden Football for the TurboDuo.
I'm sold.
I'm in. Let's go.
Let's invest all our money in this.
Okay.
Alright, so we explained this story on a stream before. I no longer remember which one. But basically, TTI at the time, this is contemporaneous with Camp California. These came out within a few months of each other. TTI decided they needed Madden to compete. A good idea. Madden did big business on Super Nintendo and Genesis. It just makes sense to have it on the Duo. But what they did is, instead of licensing the other versions of the games that existed and telling EA to port it over, they had a studio ready to port. That's all they did. They had an actual porting studio. Instead, they licensed the game and then made their internal Hudson studio reprogram it, essentially doing double the work for no reason at all. And that's how this game exists. And it just started playing itself with no input from me, so that's cool.
Thank you, Durando of Dad, for the resub. They say, finally, actual TurboGrafx, yeah. Whoa, I loved that fucking, that pastel field.
Yeah, it was snowing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Alright, attempt number 3. Let's play a damn football game. I love that they got candid footage of John Madden looking as bored as possible. Like, I seriously thought he was opening his mouth to yawn at first.
I love meetings. I love paperwork.
Gonna do Dallas at Buffalo. Clearly, by these stats, you can see how Dallas is plainly better than Buffalo, except for place kicking. They're kicking our ass at place kicking. John Madden's Duo CD Vaporwave. Doing a normal field.
Okay.
Call it Buffalo, Captain. He calls heads. And thanks to the technology of Duo CD, it's FMV. Coin flip.
Wow. The future is incredible.
The future is now. It's heads!
I love that it's in the... that shot! Beautiful.
They put an actual quarter in grass to get that. Stupid Buffalo won the coin toss, so... let's wrest the ball away from them. Man. What happened tonight only quintuples my resolve. I want to finish fucking Camp California.
You must.
It's gonna be done. But for now, I'm gonna take out my aggressions on the gridiron.
You're gonna take it out on the football?
The old footy field. What'd you think of that late hit?
It was normal.
Thank you.
See? Normal. Normal.
Yep, it's like Madden 93. You can just go over to the other side and start beating up the other team, but they'll call an offsides on you.
Oh my god, I love that.
That was my favorite thing from Madden 93. One thing you could do is you could go over and just beat up on the other team, and then, like, if you crossed back over to your own side, the coach wouldn't notice. Rather, the referee.
Danny tripped.
This version's special because every few plays they reward you with an FMV sequence. They come entirely at random, so if we see one, it'll be a nice treat.
Are they good sequences at least?
Oh, yeah. Wait till you see the crowd.
Blue. 89. What?
Oh, he was wide open. There wasn't anyone there. Oh, here we go.
First down.
First down. That's what was missing from football games all these years.
It was. Yeah, I love the grunts. They're so just...
Mm-hmm. Real satisfying.
22. Red. Put that. Red. What?
Pass interference, what's that?
What
Oh, they caught it anyway, what the hell?
Jesus.
I pushed the guy out of the way.
First down.
I'm gonna keep playing this until we see the crowd. Trust me, it's worth it.
Chat wondering if the referee is just a Hudson dev who dressed up as a referee.
Could be. They put a bunch of makeup on Takahashi Meijin. Gave him a mustache.
Looking pretty young.
Yeah.
Blue. Blue.
Blue. Hut. Get the fuck out of here. Don't touch that ball. He still got it.
Boo.
I was all over him.
First down.
We've mentioned this before, but only US TurboGrafx games used FMV. Sherlock Holmes, It Came from the Desert, and this. That's it.
That's because other developers weren't stupid enough to try to do that shit on this fucking system.
Well, we had to compete with the Sega CD. They were eating our lunch.
We got a lot of Buffalo Bills fans in chat.
No way, Cowboys all the way.
Okay, chat mentions, there were some Japanese RPGs that had FMV, but I'm thinking like live action
there?
FMV.
Oh, I'd like to know those.
Yeah, which ones? Yeah, list some. Sorry, that sounded like I was like, list some right now, but
Prove
no, I'd
it.
actually like to know. I would like to know what those are. Gulliver Boy.
Oh, Gulliver Boy. Okay.
89. Blue.
And the opening to East 1 and 2.
Oh, got him. Took him down. What'll the crowd think of that? Yeah, look at him.
Oh, they're losing it!
There's like 7 dudes there. Yeah, the tiny crowd just really makes this game seem small and insignificant. Like you're just playing a high school football game or something.
Oh, that's interesting. The East 1 and 2 intro wasn't actually technically FMV. It was done with sprites and background tiles, while Gulliver was animated on cells and digitized. It's interesting, Felton.
Oh, I see. Yeah, incomplete. Let's hold him. 4-3. Attack. Monster Blitz. Can't go wrong with Monster Blitz.
That's my favorite kind of energy drink.
Oh, wait, are they doing a field goal? Shit. Well, whatever. Oh, barely.
It's good.
It's good.
It sure is. Yes! Yes!
Slap that helmet. Alright. It's Dallas's turn to shine. I'm going to end this stream with a game-winning touchdown.
Okay, info from Free on Leon. A few other games did have a live-action video and stuff, or FMV video. Hudson Soft called it Hue Video.
They had a name for it. That's great. Paw. Poor.
We got chat's mad at you for your anti-Buffalo stance.
Look, I gotta support the Cowboys. I'm a Texan. I wouldn't be a Texan if I was all like, hey, love those Bills.
No, I mean, you could also be a fan of... If you're a Texan, you could be a fan of the Texans in Houston, Danny.
Interception! Fuck you! Fuck you! Do you know what I've been through? Look, I'm gonna explain to this football team what Camp California is, and then they can be pissed off with me. Let's do a bump and run.
22. Red. Put up. 22. What?
Huh?
Offside.
Who was offsides? Surely not me. I'm just taking out my anger on the football game now.
I was gonna say, don't they... Well...
What did John Madden ever do?
Alright, I'm looking at the Q video logo here.
22.
That's a good fucking logo.
22.
Oh, that's cool. Gotta hold them. They cannot get a touchdown. I'm running the man tiger play.
What the fuck is that?
Where we call in a tiger to maul everyone.
That sounds like some furry... Like, man tiger is just some furry shit. That's like when you put on your fursuit and you run in the field and you're just like...
Pulling the man tiger on him.
And you're like, commission me!
Reasonable rates!
Ref sheets $50, 5 poses. That's actually a good deal. No one do a ref sheet for that cheap. That's too cheap.
I love when it loads the new crowd audio track. It gets real quiet on the football field.
The ref would want a ref sheet. Is there a furry referee? Because there's got to be. And does that furry referee have a ref sheet? And
yeah, there he is.
All right, I support him. You know what? Better than the other dipshits.
The end of the first quarter. I'm just gonna let them score. I want to see the FMV when they make a touchdown. I'm so beaten down, I'm just letting the Buffalo Bills score on the Dallas Cowboys. Because Camp California crashed, and nothing else matters.
89.
Touchdown. You did it, boys.
Touchdown.
Let's celebrate.
That's good.
That wasn't a football player. That dude weighed like 150 pounds. Cool. All right, well, now you know what a field goal and a touchdown looks like in John Madden Duo CD football. It's got FMV. Some of them are real silly. If I had more time to set this up, I'd show off more of them. But unfortunately, I sunk all my time into the Haunted Bear game. We will see more of Camp California. That's both a promise and a threat, so tune in on Friday for the continuation of tonight's stream, where I will get my vengeance. I will. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Let's finish this up. Thanks to the Beach Boys.
Thank you to Pet Sounds.
And the mini sounds that their pets made. Yeah, so Camp California crashed, but we're not going to let that get us down. We're going to go through on Friday. I'm going to beat the game back to front, and it's going to be on 1 credit. It will officially be the best run of Camp California ever, and that's a promise.
It is. It will not be bad. There will be no mistakes, and it'll work.
Absolutely. So thanks for watching. We're Retro Pals. We do this sort of thing every week. If you want to tell us what to play, go to patreon.com/retropals, pitch in $5 a month, and you'll get access to our weekly polls, where you can deliver unexpected results like wanting to see Beach Boys games. Hey, if you vote for it, I'll do it. Tonight's proof. I'll put all my effort into that. It won't be half-assed. It will be 100% ass.
His entire ass, folks.
Alex, wrap us up. I'm going to look for a host.
All right, we're also on YouTube at youtube.com/retropals. We have highlights of our streams there. We've got, I think the last thing we uploaded was the continuation of the BS Zelda run-through we were doing. Pretty good. Check it out. We also put our podcast up there. In fact, we have a new episode of that coming out soon. And we do have an episode of Nintendo 64 Chronicles coming up when we can finish that. So we're working on it.
A draft is in. Edits are being made. It'll be released within the next couple weeks, probably. Yeah. You'll see.
You'll see. And in fact, if you follow us on Patreon, you can get it a week before everyone else. So think about it. Think about it.
Just think about it.
Oh
my God.
What?
This can't be real.
It's real.
I have to click on this to make sure.
Okay, I'm looking at Danny's screen. Well,
folks, this is not a drill. Our friend Author Blues, expert at all things Bubsy, he has obtained a Jaguar, and right now, at this moment, he is playing Bubsy in Fractured Furry Tales, the exclusive Atari Jaguar Bubsy game.
Oh my God.
Go say nice things to him, because he probably needs all the help he can get. I'm gonna host him. So, thanks for watching. Tune in Friday for the beatdown that Camp California deserves. I'll keep practicing in the meantime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.